Welcome to America News.
The Army is asking more of soldiers than ever before, according to the Sergeant Major of the Army, but a recent survey shows that, by most measures, job satisfaction is actually on the rise in the ranks. The annual Army assessment, which is a survey that's sent to officers and enlisted soldiers across the force, shows an uptick in satisfaction in most categories, Sergeant Major of the Army Dan Daly told Army Times on September 27. Job satisfaction, trust in leaders, care of soldiers and families, increased satisfaction with job security, Daly said. Support and concern for soldiers and families, trending up. Predictability in current Army environment, although it's heavy, it's predictable. The average soldier could be deployed anywhere from Europe to Afghanistan to South Korea in the coming years, but the Army is doing its best to give them as much warning as possible, Daly said. We have it programmed out in great detail for the future, he said. So brigades know they're going to Germany, they know they're going to Korea, they know they're going to Kuwait, they know they're going. But the Army also is specifically targeting some areas for improvement, Daly said. Most notably, promotions. In 2015, the Army lowered its retention control points, forcing out some retirement-eligible senior non-commissioned officers to make space for more junior soldiers to move up. We stimulated promotions immensely, and it's having a very positive, profound effect, Daly said. And though soldier satisfaction with basic pay and basic allowance for housing rates is down, Daly said, more soldiers agreed with a statement that they believe that the Army leadership will do all it can to protect benefits and retirement. If you remember, all the senior enlisted advisors and all the chiefs, the last couple years, we made a very collective effort to go back to Congress and say, please don't do anything to bar, please don't do anything to our pay. Let's not cut, let's just slow growth over time, he said. Soldiers are also more confident in their chains of command, Daly said. They say we're doing a better job of holding leaders accountable, he said. And confidence in the likelihood that treatment for an emotional problem would be kept confidential is on the rise. So there's a reduced stigma on seeking care for things like behavioral health or emotional problems. Right beyond career opportunities, soldiers appear to be happier with their lifestyles in the Army, Daly said. Availability of government housing is good. Post-exchange and commissary, quality of government housing, amount of time separated from family, that's trending upward, he said. Meaning, because we've balanced out the rotations, we're maximizing quality time and family. We're trying to do more home station training so they stay on the installation. The assessment also shows that the Army's efforts to provide job opportunities for spouses and expanded access to childcare have paid off, Daly said. There were some downward trends, however, particularly with the availability of new assignments. Daly attributed that crunch to many soldiers opting to stabilize their duty stations when re-enlisting. In the Army's push to re-enlist 9,000 soldiers before the end of September, many took advantage of the option to spend several more years at their current installation. So because we are trying to stabilize people more, sometimes it has a positive and negative effect, he said. So we are stabilizing, and you see that in some of the trends of more stable family. But then, some people say, well, I'm not getting the assignments I want.